Good morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, November 14th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we start a new trading week, the DXY is up 0.44% or 47 cents to 106.884. The Dow Jones Futures is up 64 points to 37, it says up 64 points. We've got the U.S. 10-year government bonds up 1.07%, but as you can see, it's down like almost 30 basis points from last week. On Thursday, we've got crude oil down 0.82%. Looks like PBR is off to the races right now. I was hoping to get it under 1060, but it looks like it decided to reverse last week, which is always a risk. The gold silver chart's at 81.878, so still a great silver to gold ratio right now. So you can buy 81 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold right now, almost 82. Price of gold's up down 0.62%, down about $11 to 1760.44. So you could get a little bit of a downturn here in the commodities. I'd say a good 1 to 2% on the open. So I would expect to see, B2 gold ended at 358. I'd expect to see it around 352 or 348. I know it's a little bit bigger of a drop, probably like 2.8%. But just the traditional things that we would expect to see here if the gold market's a little bit down today. We've got silver is down 0.187% to 21.49. And then we've got platinum down $23.50 or 2.28% to 1,005. And then copper's down 2.51% or 0.987 to 3.838 per pound. Total crypto market cap is up 25 billion back up to 808 billion, up 3.32%. The USDT is still not 1-to-1, so it is still not on par. It's not paired with the US dollar right now. So it's at 998. You want to see it at 1.00 at all times. And then we get down to the nitty-gritty. You've got Bitcoin up 3.91%, and this comes on the heels of Binance saying that they're going to create a crypto fund and yada, 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 which I think this is a huge trap based on what I'm seeing. XRP's up 4.26% because of this, up to 35.50. It was down under 34 cents last night. And Bitcoin was down under, you can see this, we were down to 15,782. And then this is what we're talking about, and then I'll get into the XRP chart. Binance will be block FTT deposits after 400 million worth of tokens unexpectedly released. This is the big story that I'm talking about, but everybody else is talking about. Let me get back into this. So Binance pledges to create crypto industry recovery fund, calls for regulation. So that's what Binance said. But the reason why I think this is bullshit, and it's fine. If you want to listen to all the FUDsters, it's fine. Hashtag the FUD stops here. I don't really care about the bullshit. I just care about giving you the truth. Here's what I found in my search. And they said they had no FTT in their books. But why would it say this? Why would it say this? Because obviously Binance is full of shit and they actually do have FTT on their books. Binance will be block FTT deposits after 400 million worth of tokens unexpectedly released. Now it's been going around saying that Binance has no FTT on their books. But listen to this. Crypto exchanges Binance and Huobi blocked deposits of FTT, FTX's native token Sunday after about 400 million worth of the token were released out of schedule with no official explanation. They wouldn't have had to block it on Sunday if they weren't already releasing it. If they weren't already accepting it on Binance, they wouldn't have had to come out and say that they had to block this on Sunday. That means, in fact, that they came out and told a white lie, by saying that they don't have any on their reserves. They might not have any actively gone forward on their reserves, but I'll guarantee you they had some on their reserves based on what they said right here. The exchanges Binance and Huobi blocked deposits of FTT, FTX's native token Sunday, which means they were allowing it up until Sunday. You wouldn't come out and say we're blocking it now on Sunday. That's just, I'm reading the words. That's just my interpretation. If you don't like it, that's too damn bad. This is my interpretation of what I'm reading. And you come here for my interpretation. FTT tokens follow an unlocking schedule wherein large batches of the tokens are periodically released on Sunday. However, the tokens are released out of schedule without warning or communication from FTX or related parties. Over 192 million FTT tokens were released blockchain data shows. These were released from the main deployer address. Binance founder Changpeng Zhang noted on Twitter, Binance has stopped FTT deposits to prevent potential of questionable additional supplies affecting the market. Also encourages other exchanges to do the same. So he has stopped to prevent potential of questionable additional supplies affecting the market. That means he's already been accepting it. Like, I don't understand why people are saying that he doesn't, or they don't have any on the books. The fact he came out and said this means that they have some on the books. If I wasn't accepting FTT at all, I wouldn't have to come out and make a statement saying we're not taking it anymore. If I was taking gold and some asshole was paying in the ruble, and then they came over here and I said, oh, I'm not taking the ruble anymore, but I never took the ruble to begin with, people would be like, oh, well, he must have been taking the ruble. If he's going to come out and say he's not taking the ruble, obviously he was accepting it at some point. The FTT token fell 18% on Sunday to $1.78. The spectacular collapse of the FTX exchange has led to the price declines on 8 of the past 9 days, leaving it down 93% just in November alone. A year ago, FTT's market capitalization stood at around $8 billion, and now it's down to about $350 million according to CoinGecko. So it's like I've been saying all along, a lot of scams going on here in crypto. And unless you actually pay attention and understand what's going on, you're going to get caught up in every single one of them. And now Binance, I wouldn't have dick on Binance. I'm telling you right now, I would not keep a penny on Binance or Coinbase or KuCoin. That's just me. I wouldn't have a dick on Coinbase, Binance, or KuCoin. If you don't like it, fine. But I also told you not to have money on Voyager. And that one went singing to the bliss, singing to the fishies. So now XRP, our main thing, is this downtrending resistance. We need to get back above 373 now to continue this pattern up. That's just a downtrending resistance line that I created for this pattern because that's what it was doing. That's what I feel is happening. And then if you see this, you got a nice symmetrical support, basically. Basically, this is your pattern, ladies and gentlemen. You could say it's slightly ascending, but that's your pattern we're in right now. Until we break this, that's what we're dealing with right now. Nothing more, nothing less. It's very easy. But now that Binance came out and said this, of course we're going to get a little bit of a push. Of course you get a lot of the FUDsters coming on this morning saying, oh, it's over, we've hit the bottom. How many times can you hit the bottom, folks? We'll see. In current market conditions, I dare say that there is no way in hell the bottom's in. And look at XRP. Be honest with yourself. Even with this news, look at the volume that came in. Basically, this isn't it convenient where the news comes in to pump? Why didn't the news come in up here when XRP was already at 40 cents? Or why didn't the news come in when the market was at 17K yesterday? Or 16.8? It had to wait for it to turn back down just to have a return rally. Now this looks nothing like a drop point retest if it can't break out of these areas. So if we look in the 30-minute time frame to get ourselves a little bit of an idea, where can we come this morning? I would still say, and if we don't break down, and first things first, 36.4, you break that, you got about the 373, then the 40 cent level, and then 42.4 approximately. 42, yeah, about 4. And this is the pattern you've been in. And until we break this pattern, it's just going to continue to revolve around these. And this is exactly what we're doing right now. We couldn't break it, but now with Binance coming out with their FUD, like, I think Binance is, I don't know, I don't trust Binance. I don't trust Mr. Ping. With all this stuff coming out, I don't trust it. And then just hours before he said that they stopped accepting FTT withdrawals, they said they had none on the books. So or deposits, which is it? Do you not have FTT on the books? Or have you been allowing it the whole time and now you have to come out Sunday and say we're not accepting any more FTT deposits? To me, it's horseshit. If you're allowing FTT deposits to be on your exchange, that means you accept FTT and you have it on the books. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. Well, in this case, there is because it's down 93%. But don't come out and lie. That's what I don't like. Don't come out and deceive people. And that's exactly what it seems like Binance is doing, saying, oh, we're fine. We're going to create the crypto fund for all cryptos that are good. Eat shit. How about that? How about you should have did this before instead of embezzling all this money? Like, there is no way that they don't have any FTT on reserves when they say that they had to stop FTT deposits. You don't say you're going to stop something unless it's happening. It's just, it doesn't work that way. XLM, and it's my job to poke holes in the story, and that is one big hole in that story. XLM hit this perfectly at this 827. That was where you could fall back into this inside-out pattern. I created the ascending triangle that comes below it. And that goes all the way down to 6.2. But right now we've held this, what is this, the 8.3. And now we're bounced between 9.9 and 8.3. We're going to see right now if this return rally has any kind of substances. We're coming up to the 9 cent area, the 9.1. And that's where you'd expect to get rejected if this has no substance. And then DGB, I got to let you go because I got things to do. I just finished my 16th workout today, lifting my weights. I need to go take a shower. I need to shave. I need to do all this good stuff now because, you know, after you work out, you got to get it clean. But I figured I would do my update, but I do feel good after getting my 16th session done. I've seen a few people message me and said I inspired them to lift weights again. Well, that's impressive. Congratulations. So the uptrending support is at 0063 on DGB. We need to break this, and it's looking bad for DGB. Imagine 0069, and if you can break that, you come up to 0074. I mean, DGB being at 0063, 65, or 68, what a steal. And it's just going to get better. These look like continuation patterns of the downside. And unless we get some serious volume, see how low the volume is in the 30? That volume does not constitute a reversal. I'm sorry, folks. And then Bitcoin, 17,048. Volume's crashing in the 30-minute time frames. Or, I mean, in the 4-hour time frames. 4 hour. We'll see if this one ends up having just as bad as a 4-hour time frame. But, as we said before, we might come back up here now because of what's going on with the FUD. It happens every time to trap the simpleton. Every single time. Ask yourself what changed between now and Friday. The hopium is all that changed. That's it. Your hopium is all that changed. 18,150 or 17,525. If we do manage to break out of this area, you've got 20K. And then if you just continue to run this down, like I always say, use that as the downtrending support or resistance line as you come through. So that was the resistance line. This was the support line. See how they play? So now we've gotten back on top of this, and if we stay on top of that, now we can try to make our return rally back up. Could have a little reversal bottom here, but obviously the market conditions today are going to be very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. You've got some FUD that allowed this to happen. The US dollar is trying to move up a little bit, but it doesn't look great. But it is above the 20-day, might be rounding a little bit. Looks like it's starting a rising channel. So all of crypto and the markets don't look great right now, honestly. But with the FUD out there, it looks like we are starting some small rally. But pay attention to the numbers I gave you. XRP Future Millionaire. Hit that motherfucking like button. Hashtag the FUD stops here. And please share this to other people so more and more people. Because it's such a shame that 99% of people that watch crypto have never heard of this channel.